What's going on, YouTube? We're going for a drive, mobster style. I'm gonna take you to a dark alley and jump your body off or some crazy shit. Cause that's what I do. But, nah, I'm fucking with you. You're crazy. But, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna drive around, take a little cruise, sip a little of my poison. This stuff bad for you. And I'm gonna talk about beats and producing and a little bit of, like a tidbit of what I've learned. You know, I'm gonna try this while driving too, cause I'm crazy. And you can watch me drive like a granny. But, I don't want to tip my camera over. So, I guess where do we start? One of the topics I wanna cover is producing. You know, of course I wanna talk about producing, but I wanna talk about how producing, it's just like any other skill. It's just like riding bike, it's just like skateboarding, it's just like surfing, it's just like any skill. I mean, people got this idea that because it's music, it cannot be taught. You know, you can't learn it. And that's not really the reality of what it is. See, producing, it's just like lifting weights. If you produce like once a week, you know, just like if you lift weights once a week, you'll get toned. You know, you might not build up crazy like a bodybuilder or nothing like that. But what I'm trying to get at is that if you don't lift weights almost every day, you're not gonna get built. Same thing goes for producing. If you don't produce enough, it's gonna be hard for you to reach that level you wanna be at. I mean, just like anything, the more you do it, the better you're gonna get. You're gonna feel like, while you're producing, that you're not even improving at all. You're gonna be down, you're gonna be like, man, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm crazy for pursuing this dream, you know, what am I doing? You know, none of your stuff is gonna sound good or anything like that. You're gonna go through stints like that. Everyone goes through that. Even the best producers go through that. So, here's the point. Even if you don't wanna work out, you should work out. Because if you don't work out, you're gonna lose all that muscle you build up. So just like me, I took 2 months off from making beats, and I lost a lot of what I gained as far as musical ability. But also, here's another thing. You can lift too many weights, or you can produce too much. You know, you can burn yourself out. You know, you run out of creative things to do and run your mind through, and you don't wanna do that either. Because burning out will set you back for months, just like it did for me. I mean, I was producing almost daily. I did that 7 beats in 7 days thing, and I was just going nuts at it. And if you can do that and you can keep it up, you know, that's great. Just like, I'm going back to my metaphor again. I mean, lifting weights. Some people can do it every day. Some people can't. Do what you can and improve. I mean, it's crazy producing, because it is a skill, and if you practice, you're gonna get better. So don't let nothing stop you. I mean, all the great producers you can think of. I don't know who you consider the greats to be or anything like that, but oh shit, camera gone, mayday. All right. I don't know if you can see me right now, but I'm gonna continue my crazy ass conversation. That turn, we lost you. That's what I'm talking about, driving like a granny. But okay, what I'm trying to say is, you gotta work every day if you want to get somewhere, and you're not gonna bench 300 pounds by looking at a bodybuilder and saying, oh man, he's so much more powerful than me, I'll never be able to bench 300 pounds. You don't get better by doing that. Better, I'm crazy, man, but you don't get better watching other people's experiences. Well, you can learn from them, like you can watch that person's technique, but it's not the same as building yourself. I mean, another crazy ass turn. What I'm talking about is, you're never gonna bench 300 pounds watching all the bodybuilders and saying you can't do it. Same thing goes for producing beats. If you're looking at some crazy ass producer who's doing amazing stuff, and you're saying, oh, I'll never be that good. It's not like that. You just gotta put your time in, just like with lifting weights. You just gotta put your time in, and you gotta invest in yourself. I mean, you're not gonna win by comparing yourself to other people. You only gotta be concerned about beating yourself and yourself only. Because if you spend all your time looking at other people's success and not improving on yourself and just being demoralized, you're just defeating yourself, you know? You gotta realize that most of these people had to work for years and years and years to get to the point they at. And now you're comparing yourself to them when they got tens of thousands of dollars invested in their studio, and you might just have a cheap old laptop, some pirated Fruity Loops or something like that, and you ain't got nothing else to work with, and you're comparing yourself to like a $30,000 studio. Don't work like that. You gotta work your way up. I mean, when I first started working on beats, we had an ancient computer, and then we moved up to my brother's laptop, and then we moved up to my computer, and then I got a new computer. And just like with everything, just like this camera, I started with a $100 Canon PowerShot, and now I got this $800 Canon HD Vixia thing that I can't even pronounce right, and now I got studio monitors, and now I got a keyboard, and now I have an actual retail version of Fruity Loops. I mean, you gotta work your way up. It's not as simple as just, it's not as simple as they make it look. They make their money by making hard things look easy. And really, it's all about getting to that state. We're gonna do a crazy turn. Well, maybe not. I don't know. We're turning. All I'm trying to say is don't get demoralized. Just keep doing your workouts. Keep doing your beat sessions, you know. Even when you don't feel like doing beats, you know, maybe you need a break. Maybe it's just like when you're working out. If you worked out for the last 7 days straight and you didn't take no breaks, take a break. You know, but you gotta keep on it. I mean, you can stop, but you gotta get back to it. So, just like beats, just keep at it, keep on your daily workouts, and you will get better. I promise you that. You cannot practice something and not get better on it unless you got like some kind of disability or something. I don't know what you could have, but that can't stop you. So, this is what I'm trying to tell a lot of up-and-coming producers. Stop comparing yourself to people with $30,000 worth of equipment, 10 years of producing experience, and all the best software and VSTs. They got everything right there for them, and we don't, so you can't compare yourself to that. Compare yourself to yourself. When you produce something, do your best to beat what you made last. I mean, always try to top yourself. And you can try learning from the greats, you know, learn their techniques, imitate, but originate. You know, I see a lot of people doing the exact same thing that someone else does. And as far as techniques, you know, the same exact snare rolls, the same this, same that, that's fine. You can do all that, but you're not gonna get big imitating someone else. You gotta be original, you gotta be good, and you gotta be confident. And that's the key. Consistency, dedication, quality, and perseverance. I got a different set of words that I use, but I can't remember them right now. Dedication, fuck, I can't remember, but that don't matter. We're talking about producing right now. And that's my thoughts like that. Just remember this metaphor. Producing is just like lifting weights. If I don't work out, I'm not gonna get bigger. So you gotta work out, you gotta do your beat sessions. I mean, if you do beats 5 days a week, it's like you're working out 5 days a week. If you do beats 1 day a week, it's like you're doing beats 1 day a week, and you're not gonna get that big. I mean, unless you're a fucking super genius who has some crazy ass talents and has been locked away in a cellar for the last 2 centuries or something, and has a music theory handbook in his brain. But we're not that, alright? You and me, we're people. And hey, that's another point I want to make. So many times, people put artists above other people. You know, they don't realize that artists are people too. You know, so many times we put Lil Wayne and we put 50 Cent and we put everybody on a higher level than a person. But in reality, they shit, they sleep, they eat just like everybody else. They're more successful right now. Opportunities have come their way and they have worked to change those opportunities into success. Opportunities come by every single day. When you're sitting on that couch and you're not making a beat and you're eating them potato chips and watching a movie or something, that ain't producing a beat. That ain't gonna get you where you wanna be. Every day you have opportunities. Just like right now, I'm taking this opportunity where I don't have any class today. I got my first day of college tomorrow. I'm taking this opportunity to talk to you, be real with you, and let you know my perspective on producing, my metaphor, one of my philosophies, and I'm trying to inspire you because you guys keep me inspired. Because you talk to me, I want to help you. You know, when I get feedback on my beats, like somebody said that's hot, or you know, that's cool, or great job, or good to see you back, or you fucking suck, or shit like that. Even the bad comments, any feedback is feedback. The fact that someone's taking time out of their day to listen to your music, you know, that's really, it means something. And without that, I live in Cornfield Hell, Wisconsin. I'm sorry, Wisconsinites, if I've offended you, but I live in Cornfield Hell, Wisconsin. And we ain't got shit in the way of hip-hop out here. I mean, it's dead. It's dead. You could drop a pin and you wouldn't hear shit. I mean, it's just not where I'm from. But, I'm gonna tell people in another vid, I guess, what my background is. You know, why am I called Seasho? Why did I choose that for my stage name? What's the meaning behind it? Did I just cobble those words together, Seashrew or some shit like that? People butcher that name, and I'm gonna explain it all. But that's basically my insight on the topic of lifting weights and beat producing and how it is a skill. Producing is a skill. Creativity is involved. Producing is a skill though. Most things have creativity involved. I mean, just think hard on what I've been talking about, alright? And I'm gonna be making more vids now. I got this camera. If I don't destroy it by making crazy turns and dropping it all over the place, I'm gonna be talking to you, you know. Shit, if I break this camera, pull out my $100 power shot, and I'm gonna talk to you and be real with you and just let you know. And for all I know, my neck is the only thing in frame, and you just see my shit. I don't fucking know. But in any case, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's me being real to you, and I do appreciate the feedback you guys been giving me. And I'm just about home, so I want you all to keep it real. You know what to do. Keep on that producing. Don't lose that inspiration. Once again, just be concerned about beating yourself. Not in that way. That's sick. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. But just be concerned about beating your own best. So alright, take care everybody. I'm home. Peace. How the hell do I turn this thing off? Is that off?